to correct one historical inaccuracy. And this is very important. That struggle was waged likely by the Nigerian people led by the Campaign for Democracy, headed by Dr. Subsidy. This is very important. NADECO was formed, and I started the challenge. NADECO was formed on May 31, 1994. Election was annulled a year earlier. So people were going on with the struggle. NADECO only came to join us in the battlefront at that stage. But today, sir, we are back to a rickety democratic process. Where do we go from here? That is what is important. And I'm happy the governor is here. And I'm going to challenge you, sir. Today, as the Yorubas will say, a rich man in the midst of 200 poverty-stricken people. If people cannot be paid salaries in Osun State, if there is kidnapping in Ekiti State, and if there is poverty in the southwest, Lagos cannot continue to say, you can't be in Gedegbe at all. Lagos must therefore, I challenge you, sir, Lagos must join and lead the economic rejuvenation of the Yoruba land, where our was governor that we are all proud of. Lagos must be part of Odua investment. You can't be alone. And you must propel the economy of the southwest and Nigeria as a whole to be something we can all be proud of. The other ones are, and I'm challenging the APC government at the national level. There are prayers on General Buhari, the president, to inflict more punishment on the Nigerian people. Say, remove fuel subsidy. Let Nigerians sacrifice. Who is to sacrifice? Not the ordinary people. But those who have stolen the wealth of our country must be made to pay. In 2011, sir, and I'm going to beg our governors, our state governments have not paid sufficient attention to the diversion of public funds in Nigeria. And I'm happy our governor is an accountant. Sir, Mr. Governor, it was just disclosed yesterday by NATI, an agency of the federal government to monitor the oil industry, that $19.3 billion is owed the federal government, the federation account, by all the oil companies. We must take every kobo, every cent from the oil companies. 2, in 2012, $1.6 billion loan was taken, sir, to fix the country's refineries. That money has been diverted. I'm therefore going to ask you, sir, Lagos State, you must lead this campaign to look for alternative solutions to the problems of the country. Our neighboring countries, Chad, Niger, Cameroon, they have what they call modular refineries. Each of them built between $1 million and $15 million. We must go for modular refineries all over the country so that you do not inflict punishment on our people. The last one, sir, still on how to raise money for the country, Mr. Governor. Lagos State occupies a prominent place. As long as you have been distorted federalism, Lagos must go further and ensure that you demand for your rights under the Constitution. All the prayers on Lagos. This is the time for Lagos to ask for special status for this state, because every resources are being mined in your state. And this is about resource control. You must ask for your rights. Just like the Niger Delta states, all the shipping activities are in Lagos. All the planes are flying all over Lagos. Lagos must go to Abuja to ask for compensation for what you are contributing to the country. Finally, Mr. Governor, in remembering June 12 today, we must make sure that the government in Abuja and the APC government in Abuja does not expose Nigeria to ridicule. What happened during the week is a colossal embarrassment for our people. Nigerians voted for change. In the case of Abiola, Nigerians voted for welfare, fair way to poverty. Nigerians voted for change this time. The change must be total. It's almost 3 months now. We haven't seen anything. And therefore, the governor and the deputy governor to help us in celebrating June 12th, that this day must be a national day. We're asking that this day, like the chairman said, be declared a national holiday. Thank you very much.